Hello guys out there, welcome on Pastor Gärtner's vlog. Okay, I'm a German pastor, I'm doing a vlog, I'm producing some videos, and this video that you're watching actually is specific and unique because normally I do everything in German because I'm a German pastor and I suppose my public also is German. But this time I do it in English because there is a reason for it, how to pronounce a certain word. And some of you in England or in America have problems with the pronunciation of this word. I'll help you, but first the intro. Yeah, welcome again to my first English video on Pastor Gärtner's vlog. Why do I speak English today? Well, here comes the story. Some days ago I was looking around in the internet and almost on YouTube, and I found something new. Well, it's not really new, but it was new for me. It was videos and websites about bullet journaling. If you are interested in bullet journaling, just use the search of YouTube or of your web browser. You'll find tons and lots of stuff about it, and it's a very beautiful thing. Bullet journaling is about how to create and how a personal notebook and how to manage tasks and notices and stuff. So it's very beautiful. And I'll give you the link below for the original website of bullet journaling. But one site I found was, I think, from an American. His name is Matthew Kent, and he made a beautiful small video about his own bullet journal. I appreciate it very much, but he faced one problem. His notebook has a name and he can't pronounce this name. If he says it, it sounds like this.
It is a Leuchtturm 1917. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I don't think anyone has any idea how to pronounce that.
Well, you see, this is, he has his problems, and he thinks that there is nobody in the whole world who knows how to pronounce it correctly. This is not true. There are about 80 million Germans and some people in Austria and Switzerland who know very well how to pronounce this word. And today I want to help you by this. Okay, let's start. In English you say first things first. We do second things first today. The word that you can't pronounce is composed by two parts. Because German and English in many ways are rather similar to each other, and so it should be easy for you to understand what I say. The languages are not so complicated and not so far from each other. What we can do in German is the same thing that you do in English or in American. We can put two words together to create a new one. Yeah? For example, in English you have the word phone and you have the word number. You put them together to one new word, phone number. It's exactly the same thing what we can do in German and what we did with this not yet well pronounced word. The second part of a word is the most general part. It says what it is about in general, and the first part of the words, of the composed words, says us what specific kind of it is. Yeah? In general, it is a number. Yeah? Phone number is a number. This is the general information. But what kind of number? There are different kinds of numbers, house numbers, lucky numbers, and also phone numbers. It works in German exactly the same as it does in English. And because the second part of the word that you can't pronounce is the most general And the easier part to pronounce for an English or American speaker, we start by the second part. So, okay, let's look. Are you with me? Okay. What do we have? We have a 4-letter word. No, it's not love. You pronounce it like term. The only problem you have for a German word in here, for this German word, is the letter U. The rest is like in English. How to pronounce this U. And here, English is much more complicated than German is. Because in English, for a German, it is not easy how to know when have I to pronounce a U like a U, when must I pronounce it like A, when must I pronounce it like because you have these possibilities in English. Normally, U is a U, so you say user or huge. U is U. But sometimes you have words like until. You write it with an U, but you say a and not U. So you don't say until, you say until. Okay, we as Germans have to learn it. And the third possibility is the U in English can be followed by RN or RM or something like this. And then you don't say turn or turn, but you say turn around or term in this way. Now Matthew is pronouncing this German word term because of that. But in German it is easier. You know, a rose is a rose is a rose. This is a philosophic sentence, very famous, and we can say a U is a U is a U in German. Almost, not always. There are some small exceptions, but generally a U is a U. But we don't pronounce it like U, as U. We don't, so we had to say Turm if it would be like this. A German U is pronounced just U. And so the word is not Turm, but Turm. Very simply. If you find a single U without 2 points on it and not accompanied by another vocal, say just U, Turm. About the meaning later in the video, now it's just about the pronunciation. We can go to the first part of the word. This is much more complicated to pronounce for you. We have, let's start easily. L. The L in that word is the same like in English. L is L. Hey, first problem solved. But the next is waiting. A combination of E and U. What is it? The noise that we produce in German, or the sound that we produce in German, when we have this combination of letters, does also exist in English, but you would write it differently. You would write in the place of EU, you had to write OI, like in the word to avoid or in the word Android. So EU in German is OI, short, OI, not OI, OI. LEU is, okay, it is LOI. Yeah, next problem solved. You are with me again? Oh yeah, you are. Fine. Then the next problem is waiting for us. A combination of 3 consonants. Not so easy. For an English speaking person it might not be so problematic, but for others it is really a challenge. And the first 2 letters, CH, is a problem for you. What is CH? It is a problem, the biggest problem in the whole world, not in the whole world, in the whole world, because CH stands for a sound that we have in German, but you don't have it in English. And it sounds like a soft It is not sh, but yeah, and this you can't find in English. And you like, therefore, to say it like a K. But if you can't pronounce correctly, I suppose that you replace it by a sh, because like in shift or switch or something like that, ship also, yeah, like, you would write it in as sh. If you can't pronounce, say sh, because we have in Germany many dialects, and in some regions of Germany even people can't speak correctly these soft thing, and they replace it also by a sh. So it is not really a correct German, but it is understandable and acceptable. And then finished by a T, and a T is a T is a T. So the first word sounds Leucht. Together with Turm it is Leuchtturm. Again, Leuchtturm. Leuchtturm. Well, now about the meaning of this word. I was looking in the internet about this stuff, and I found that there is a company that produces these small, beautiful notebooks which are really good and excellent for bullet journaling. And they founded the enterprise or the company in 1917. Therefore, the book is called, or the enterprise, the whole enterprise is called Leuchtturm 1917. That means Leuchtturm 1917. This is really astonishing, because 1917, it's now, hey, happy birthday, 100 years ago. This year it's 100th anniversary. Happy anniversary to you there. It is astonishing because 100 years ago, in 1917, there was still the First World War in Europe. And Germany was very engaged, and people were very poor in that time and had not enough to eat, and the situation was very, very hard to support. And exactly in that moment, they founded a new company which not produced weapons or stuff or something to eat, but just notebooks and papers. And it seems that it worked well, because the enterprise is still there 100 years after that moment. And they founded their enterprise in Hamburg. You should know that Hamburg is one of the biggest towns in Germany, situated in the north at the coast. So it is our gate to the world. We have a big harbor there, and it is maybe the biggest harbor in Germany, I think. A coastal region where they founded Leuchtturm. And now we come to the meaning of the word. It's not just a name, it has a meaning of its own. And now again, English and German are very, very very near to each other, because the two words Turm and Leucht have the same roots as two English words their translations have, so you can easily understand. Turm is the English word tower. Turm, tower, it's the same word family. No, 2000 years ago it was really the same word. As we said before, Turm is the general description what we are talking about. Okay, now we have a tower. And the first part of the word tells us more specifically what kind of tower we have, because there are many types of towers. And the first part of the word Leucht, or same thing, same roots with an English word that sounds a little bit different, but if you write it, you will see that it is not so far away from the German word Leucht. It is the English word light. we can say die Sterne, the stars, leuchten, are shining. So it has the meaning of shining. We can also say die Leuchte, the lamp. Yeah. If we say light in general, there is a light before us. We would say Licht, not Leucht, but Licht. But it's always the same word family. Leucht, Licht, light, always the same. So now we have a tower with a light tower. I think you in English would say we have a lighthouse. In German we say light tower. And yeah, remember this enterprise was founded in Hamburg near the coast. At the coast you find lighthouses for the sailors and for the ships for orientation. And I think this was the metaphor, the idea when they gave to their enterprise the name Lighthouse Leuchtturm, Lighthouse 1907. So this was the secret of this word. When they founded this enterprise in 1917, there was not yet, they were not yet talking about globalization. Today we are. That means that they produced their stuff for a German public, and they have no problems with this word. But today, Leuchtturm 1917 is sold, I think, in the whole world. You can get it in Asia, you can get it in America, even in Africa, I think. By Amazon, for example, no problem. You can get it, but you, not German guys, have now the problem how to pronounce it correctly. This was my help for you. As I was speaking a kind of English, I hope that you will accept it, because I think even this video can be the initiation or the inspiration for many other videos from you explaining me how to speak correctly English or American. I suppose I made many mistakes, but nevertheless I hope that it was understandable what I said. So thank you for listening, and Matthew, thank you for your beautiful video about bullet journaling. I appreciate it very much. Keep on filming, keep on making movies, and God bless you.